Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Man's Land. As you can see, I've started marking out a course. I found a very clever way to come up with 7.5 meters in each row. So, it's going to take a little bit of time to do this, but it should be good at the end, or at least I think so. The other important thing to note is, we do not have to worry about slurry for quite a long time. We have almost 80,000 litres of digestate available. That is awesome! So I'm going to try and keep this episode as short and sweet as possible. However, it's going to be tricky because there's going to be some fiddling around required. Now I'm pretty sure that I can skip a row each time and it will be okay. I'll try it. I'll try doing 2 rows where I skip. Now, we're not going to be able to get the trees done today. That's going to be for next time, and we've got this field and another field that need to be cultivated. The one that we did last time is ready to be cultivated, but it is not done yet. The good thing is that these fields will not need, I'll show you, fully ploughed, which is great. Oof, almost went off the end there. So, let's see. We'll just do this as a test. If this works, then I can do all of them, and afterwards do the offsets. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a 1.5 meter offset to just make the row a little bit bigger, and I think it will work. I hope so. That's how I did the first one, because this is a 6 meter plough and I've ended up with a 7.5 meter ploughed section on there. I did make a little bit of a mistake on the corners. It's incredibly tricky to actually get the corners correct. Just, I don't know, something about it. And I'm going to keep this tractor for just a little bit longer. We are paying for the per hour and per day cost anyway, so it shouldn't make a difference. And that's because the big field here needs to be ploughed. We may as well do it with this guy. Right, so if this works as I hope it does, so what I did last time was went into here and I set a 1.5 meter offset. So hopefully this works perfectly. I think it's going to. I think it is. So the header of the combine is going to be 7.7. So 7.5 is perfect. We will go right down the middle with our tool, which will be the planting tool. I'm struggling to use words. Yes, so we'll use that planting tool and we'll go straight down the middle of each one. I'm going to cut this grass because although I'm not cutting the section I'm ploughing now, that's because I looked at it and said, ugh, this is an enormous job and we need bigger grass equipment to do that with. And for that we need a bigger tractor, and the tractors I want with enough horsepower to cover us for the foreseeable future, they all require more money. So unless one suddenly appears on sale very, very cheap, because this is really, really cheap, we're going to be stuck with our current equipment. Because if we have a look, there's nothing in the small tractor categories. We're looking in the mediums. Now if we go, obviously an Arian or an Axiom would be nice. We've also got things like the 7700. The 6M might be okay, because I believe we could take it to 164. Thing is, I want to be able to run a butterfly mower and a front mower at the same time, and for that if we have a quick check. Now if we use the Alpine Farming, which is slightly smaller but less horsepower, so that's 90 plus 60, so that's 150. So we need at least a 180 horsepower tractor. So we're talking, could the 6M do it? How much was that? It's 164 now. The Stara could. The Stara could do it, which is ironic because Staras are used as mowing tractors very commonly. The Valtra could as well. So Stara's 110. But then it's not going to help us with a lot of the other tools that we might need to use. That's the problem. So, trying to remember my control. I had to set a magic control. Oh, and you'll also notice down at the bottom corner we're showing 1.1 hours. That's because I have removed the add-on. So if we go into here now, you'll see that all the prices are now per litre, which means I can actually compare WCS fermented 400 per litre, maize 400, grass silage 280. I can now see exactly how much things are worth, which is useful. Oh, wow. We're going to stop this when we get to the end. We need to sell our milk sharpish. We've only got one tank full, but a great demand, 5,500 per 1,000 litres. We cannot say no to that. That's insane money. Absolutely insane. Right, I'll just leave him here, switch the engine off, and I'll go and get the milk trailer filled up and we'll head over to the bakery. Okay, so let's see exactly how much we're going to get. It should be a very nice payday. $17,500. So the great demand at the bakery for milk is not as high as we think, because we normally get 15 or 16,000, I think. But obviously, while there's a great demand, we should take advantage of it, and that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, that takes us a little bit closer to what we need to do, which is buy a new tractor. That's good. I am going to head back and drop this guy off, and then we can continue with the alley creation. So it appears that I did not do very well with guessing how long this would be, but to be honest, it was pure guesswork. So it's not a surprise. But it's not a big deal, because what I'll do is, I don't think I can fit another one by here. So we can have a little bit that's shorter. You'll see exactly what I mean in a minute. This is just the 6 meter row. I still need to go through and do the offsets to tidy them all up. You can see on the map here, these are all the same width. Those two there are a little bit shorter. Now, guessing where I'm going to finish. Well, actually, I don't need to finish very far. That's good enough. Because I'll have to extend that a little bit anyway. All I can say though is thank goodness for GPS. So let's put him on. And what I was thinking is I could go to maybe here. There we go. And that should be fine. Yeah. So, I will continue, and when it's all ploughed up, I'll come back to you and we'll do the mowing. I just got a notification about the Fendt fabric being on sale, so I went to have a look, and while I was looking, I thought, I'll check the classifieds, and I noticed that this guy is available for $69,599. Now, he has an engine upgrade option, which we can't afford. But what we could do is we could sell the other case and replace it with this one. Now I think that is a really good idea. So that is what I'm going to do. I haven't actually finished the ploughing, but this just happened, and I said, well, I can't really pass up that opportunity. So let's quickly go and sell this guy. It's going to be a shame to see him go. He's worked very hard for the farm, and in fact this was our first tractor. But if we can get a big upgrade at a bit of a bargain price, I'm not sure that I can say no to that. I just wish I could suck the fuel out of the tank, because real world prices are obviously through the roof, but even still, in Farm Sim, it would be nice if we could actually take the fuel back out and put it into a Bowser. So, repair and sells. We sold him for 5,794. Now if we come here, so we can get the used one, and we can have this. Now we won't put GPS in now. We can change the wheels later if we want. We can even put narrow tyres, that's awesome. But for now, I think we're going to stick with that. And it's got a front adapter. Oh, so good. Right. Look at this. Now, it's not the biggest tractor in the world, I know that. There are much bigger cases, but this is going to make our life so much easier. I'm so happy. I'm so happy! Right, well, I've got to stop getting excited and go and finish that ploughing. We have got the shiny new tractor, as well as the mower, and we're going to mow this. We're going to mow the hell out of it. I think, yes, it is too wide for a single pass, but next thing on my list is going to be new mowers. They're expensive, that's the only thing. They are expensive. And I don't think we're going to put GPS onto this tractor. I just do not see the point of it, really. It seems like a bit of a waste. A tractor that's doing a large amount of field work, maybe, but, well, I suppose he is going to be doing a large amount of field work. But even still, I'm not sure. I'm just hoping that he runs better in the circles, in the turning circle, than the old case, because that was pretty atrocious, and it meant that the workers were always making a horrible mess. A really horrible mess. There was so much tidying I had to do behind them. That was why it was quite difficult. And I still have that slight issue with the seeder. As much as I love that seeder, the what's it called? The thing. Oh my goodness. The seeder, because it's got a fertilizer tank, Courseplay doesn't like it, and I do not know why. There's nothing I can do to get it to stop. It's really annoying. Let's have a look. Let's just see how much money we need. We've got about 250,000 litres of grass in silage at the moment, just waiting to be compacted and then sold. This grass we'll probably put into a pit as well, but we'll put it into the pit that's closer. I can't be bothered to drive all the way over to the other field, not really. But let's have a look. So what are we looking for? We're looking for the mowers. How much do they cost? So, ooh, that one's on sale. I don't have enough for it. That was only 28,500. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I went completely off track there by messing around with the menu. Now, it's a shame that we spent all our money, but at the same time, I'm very pleased to have a new tractor. So, I am going to now do this as a time lapse. I will see you when everything is done.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break, I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, this time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. Back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break, I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, this time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me?
There we go, I have cut all of the grass and I've also gone around the edges because, as you know by now, I do like to get rid of the weeds around the edges. So that is exactly what I've done. I'm going to get this all collected and put into the pit and we can see exactly how much money we're going to be dealing with. We're in a bit of a crisis mode at the moment because we've got to pay 5,000 in loan tomorrow, and I know that we actually have around about 5,000 of leasing costs. I think I may have to sell that truck. Well, return the truck, not sell it. But yes, I think I may have to get rid of it. We can buy it again in the future. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, see you when the pit is full. I've now got everything collected, so we're just going to put this last bit into the pit. This is not a massive amount. As expected, you know, it's an amount, but it's not enormous by no means. We are talking about 100,000 litres. And we'll give some of this to the cows as well, because they've been looking for stuff. Ugh, my brain works in weird ways. I can have a whole conversation with someone. The moment I turn on OBS to start recording, I lose the ability. Yeah, the cows need some silage. They're not desperate, but they could definitely do with some. Yeah, our money situation is a little bit worrying. So, especially because this, even if I compact it now, it's not going to get sold until midnight tomorrow. And we need to pay the loan tomorrow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a quick look. It's in medium. So this is the one we got leased. We took it standard with GPS. So per day it's costing me 2,000, okay? And the truck, per day 620, okay. I think we're going to keep the truck just for now, but I'm going to return the class tractor. Now I'm going to keep the Ripper for now, because although it's 180 and that lovely case is 175, I think it will do it. It will just struggle a bit. And if we can knock 2,000 off our leasing bill, we should do it. So that is exactly what I will do. Yes. Also, in between, we've got a bunch of wood just lying around that needs to be logged up. I'm going to log it up and we can sell it next time. That'll just give us a bit of a cash boost. And we would have done it anyway with that firewood. We would have used the timber for firewood anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. I'll just do all the logging off screen. However, for now, thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.